Hello, welcome to... Two Movie Guys and a Girl.
That's what we're doing.
Movie Mystery Madness.
Last week, you can go, where is it there? You can have a look and see where we watched Tusk and Spy Kids 3D. For this week, we had another two great choices, which Rebecca loved. Spongebob, Sponge Out of Water, and The Boo. So starting with Spongebob, let's get that one done and over with once again. Who wants to cover the story?
It's your choice, so you can.
SpongeBob is back. Antonio Banderas is a pirate who has stolen the Krabby Patty recipe, and so then SpongeBob and his team must collect the recipe. So, Dom, I'll let you start off. What did you think?
I feel like you need to watch SpongeBob to enjoy this film in any way. And I don't watch SpongeBob, so funnily enough, I didn't enjoy this film that much.
I didn't mind it because I've seen SpongeBob, so it was just like one really long episode of SpongeBob. But it's quite a good like background movie if you just want to like have it in the background and just watch it. But
yeah, those annoying voices won't get annoying at all.
It's an acid trip, really. It's like everyone said that already. It kind of goes more and more weird as it goes along. First time I watched it, I enjoyed it more than the second time. I think more just because first time I was kind of so shocked that I enjoyed it enough. It knows that it annoys people, and so it kind of comments on that and is quite forward and it's quite sarcastic in that kind of way. We're going to talk spoilers on both things. I really liked where you ran have this weird song playing when they're time travelling that's completely unrelated. A dolphin who's like the master of the universe.
Matt Berry.
So there's all these kind of weird elements that I kind of enjoyed, and it just made me laugh. What did you think of Antonio Banderas?
He got paid.
We've had a Antonio Banderas double bill, because last week we had Spy Kids 3D. This week he's back again in another
It's not a good representation of what Antonio Banderas could do as an actor.
But better than Spy Kids?
Probably, yeah.
Maybe.
But then there goes live action in the third act.
I didn't like how they looked, but the live action was alright.
I thought it was a bit weird because I've seen advertising for it. The post and everything, it's them in their live action state.
I thought that was going to be the whole movie.
Like 80. I thought 80% of the music, the movie was going to be in their live action thing, so they kind of missold the film, for at least from my perspective.
But then for me, I know that it's bad that they did that, like it's really bad, especially for the little kids who are like, I can't wait, and then have to sit through.
But it's actually a lot better.
It's better to have it that way.
It just works better as the style that they've always had, I guess.
But it is just, again, one long episode, and it's a bit of nostalgia, that's why it makes me laugh as well. I'm going to give it like a 6.4 out of 10. I enjoy it. There's nothing that exciting going on.
I'm going to go with a 5.5.
I'm going to give it a 4.
He's on the 4 train today. And so the next film is not a film, it's a TV show, a web show. Do you want to take it away, Dom?
Yeah, so my choice was The Boo, which is short for Malibu, which is a city in California. And it is made by the Lonely Island people before they were really famous in any way. And then it kind of just devolves into craziness, really.
I mean, to be honest, all I can remember about this now is, we didn't do the boo this month, we didn't do the boo. That's all I remember. Like, I cannot remember anything else apart from the Japanese guy who is dressed as a woman and the puppet is the woman.
So the first episode, it has Frazzles the squirrel.
Frazzles!
It turns the episode 3D every so often, and they play on the fact that they keep pushing stuff out.
I mean, this show has no budget whatsoever, so...
I mean, it's just them and their mates and a camera. That's
what I'm saying.
That is some of the beauty behind it.
There's good parts and bad parts, because sometimes it does just feel like you're watching a home video of like a friend that you're not really completely in the joke on, and you're just like...
Come on, there were bits
it is
solid laugh.
There are some really funny moments, like you can definitely see their input.
I thought it was funny in bits, but obviously there was no structure to it and it just didn't make sense at all, so it was just randomness. But yeah, it was funny in parts.
I think it maybe went on a little bit too long. There was like one episode or 2 episodes that were a bit like, okay.
Yeah, there was a few episodes that let it down, whereas the others were a lot better.
Yeah.
They started off really strong, and then it kind of waned away, I think, towards the last.
I think it's got a perfect ending.
And then obviously they did 7 episodes, and then the final episode they basically couldn't make it, so they ended up making a song.
They filmed the whole thing in Universal Studios,
apologising the fact that they couldn't make.
And then the series ends. I mean, there's really nothing to say about this.
Performances.
Well, it was very captivating. Yeah, they were playing the characters.
The
It was
ninja.
over sarcastic though, wasn't
Yeah, it was. The filmmaking isn't obviously on a par of anything filmy.
You can't compare it to proper high budget stuff. It is a home video, effectively.
Yeah.
So you've got to take it, you know, with a grain of salt or whatever. But I think for what it is very funny.
There's no like funny story. It's just randomly.
Yeah, you don't really care about the actual story.
No.
Really.
And so sometimes it'd be like when they're going back to the ninja stuff. It's like what? What?
We don't serve ninjas.
Yeah. I can't believe we're talking about like reviewing the movie.
Honestly, this makes me so happy.
Do you want to do ratings?
No, let's start with Rebecca.
Start with Rebecca.
You go with 3.5.
Oh yes.
So 3.5 because it is a start out like series. There's no budget to it. There's nothing aesthetically appealing about it. It's stupidness. It was a little bit funny. It's not everybody's humour.
I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It did make me laugh, but I can't physically get it any higher than that just because it is essentially a home video.
I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I find this show so funny.
So, right, so that's that. Now we've got to go to the leaderboard and work that out again, so we've got to do some maths. Both of last week's movies have gone down the leaderboard. Now it's The Boo 5.8 out of 10, Spongebob 5.3 out of 10 at the top, then Spiker 3 and Tusk at the bottom there. Okay, so now we're going to spin the wheel and see what we're doing.
Come on. Yeah!
Oh, that's so harsh.
It's by the guy that did X-Men.
The Usual Suspects.
Yes, it is!
Okay.
With
that's
Kevin
alright.
Spacey.
That's
I've
a
wanted
good
to watch
movie.
it a long time. I've never seen it
That's a
before.
good movie.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah.
I've had the big spoiler ruined for me, unfortunately.
Oh, earlier.
Yeah! Please be something good.
Okay.
Please don't make us regret it.
So I picked one, Matt. I have to get Dom to watch it. So my choice is 50 Shades of Grey.
No!
Yes!
Why?
That's why it's not been landed on mine for weeks.
Movie Mystery Madness, guys, this is what happens. So the films we're going to be watching this week are The Usual Suspects and...
A good film and 50 Shades of Grey.
So watch that along with us. I think we know which one's probably going to get a better review, but never mind, we'll see what happens next week. So thank you for watching. If you like this review, give us a thumbs up. Tell us what you thought of the last of the films we watched this week, and subscribe as well. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.